Welcome to Crypto One. Today we will be discussing some important issues in Ethereum. As you know, Ethereum is the most decentralized global computer. Ethereum is also a decentralized platform for applications that run exactly as programmed without any change of partnership or third-party interference or censorship. Actually, they claim it is verifiable and auditable. The important thing with this Ethereum, which has become a much more important value system when compared to these cryptocurrencies, because Ethereum can use smart contracts, and all the guarantees are for the code execution. In this system, with Ethereum, the code is the law, and it is also the judiciary. And so there are certain fundamental applications that are used in this system. So when you apply for a smart contract, then you're assured that there is immortality, there is permanency, and it cannot be externally deleted. There is also immutability of the code. The code is immutable. Then there is deep security. And the great thing is there are no servers at all to cause the delays. So this system is worldwide. It is Web 3. And when you talk about cryptocurrencies, this may be Bitcoin 2 or Web 3 with extra fundamental values. It's no doubt that all the major banking systems in the world have partnered with Ethereum, and it seems it is the most important revolution with fintech, taking into consideration the banking systems for all these countries are going to be using the applications from Ethereum. As this ecosystem matures and transforms and evolves, it will become the world's largest decentralized global computer. So it is still going through evolutionary changes. It still runs, however, on the blockchain protocol. The basic rules of blockchain, rules and applications are similar. There are certain things that are going on currently. There has been a significant run-up of Ethereum. The capitalization of Ethereum has gone significantly in the last few days because there have been some new companies like Bancor that are developing a token for Ethereum, and there is a Canadian company also which is developing a token for Ethereum, and there's going to be a whole plethora of companies that will be working in line with Ethereum. So Ethereum in the long term appears to be a very powerful computer, not only a computer system, but a financial system. So Ethereum mining and token development and ICOs developments will go along Ethereum. That is why there has been so much volatility in the last 1 week because of this development of these new ICOs and tokens for Ethereum. All right, let's go for some what we expect. It is said that you can imagine anything, you can dream of anything, and you can put it on Ethereum as a smart contract. It doesn't require much of a software, but you will require companies like consensus systems that will help you to set it up. So I have a pet project called One, and I wrote that book last time I presented, that one word can transform humanity and save our planet. So this project can be run on an Ethereum protocol. Why do I want to do it? It is one word that can use the technology of one with blockchain protocol. I call it the human chain. When we develop this human chain protocol on this protocol, this can connect everything, all the 5 billion people in the world. And it doesn't cost them, it's open source. And it can be in the cloud. So you can have your own things going on in the computer. One important thing one could do is education. E-education, or education with the schools without walls, classrooms without walls, classrooms without teachers. You can put all the libraries from Stanford and Harvard and Oxford and wherever on this system, and people can get easy, cheap education. You can set up college degrees on this thing. You can have social contracts on this format. You can have your will on it without requiring lawyers, and you can have your own private bank, encrypted bank, so that it's secure without human manipulation or any kind of outside regulations or interference. This is a self-regulating system with artificial intelligence embedded in it, which I think in the future will play a major role in computing, in our daily lives, in social contracts, where the need for banks and lawyers will decrease significantly, because the code will be such that it is encrypted and coded properly that it becomes the law. So let's see what's happening with Ethereum. The total capitalization of Bitcoin and Ethereum and all this is now greater than $100 billion. Bitcoin is still increasing its share and getting a higher rate of capitalization, like 50% or in that ballpark. But let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, I think it touched last week in the 400 range, 420. Then it came down in the 200 to 300 range. There is a resistance point at $377, and all the tokens are created, and all the money that has been taken away from Ethereum for opening up these ICOs and bank code and whatnot, then the value of Ethereum will start going up again. I predict that the Ethereum will grow. The doubling time for Ethereum is 4.1 months. Imagine at the end of 2018, Ethereum could possibly be $1,000. So I think it's important to keep that in perspective. Right now, it looks like Ethereum is in a mini bubble, and speculative plays are conducted throughout the world. And Ethereum has recently been given a big contract from Russia and also Singapore. Australia is joining it. So the workload and the financial benefits for Ethereum are massive. So it becomes a value player. Bitcoin is maybe just a monetary player, but this has additional component of being a strong of having a strong value system. It is my hope that I will use the smart contracts for developing the technology of one. In the next part 4, I will detail you about the technology of one. I think it's very, very important that I discuss that in detail next time. Right now, there's not much time. And Ethereum is in the picture. So try to get Ethereum, get small bits and keep small portions and keep them in your wallet. It is very important that you get a secure cold storage wallet like Ledger, Blue Ledger, and have that your Ethereum coins in the cold storage ledger so it is safe. Thank you.